Welcome back to Here and Now. Tonight on CBC Investigates, another reason to worry about your credit card security. We've learned about a cell phone app that could be used to steal the information on your card. Here and Now's Peter Cowan's been looking into this. He joins us now. So, Peter, how does it work?
Well, it's not very difficult to do, Debbie. All you need is the right cell phone, a free application, and within 5 minutes, a criminal can be stealing your credit card information.
It's technology that's supposed to make your life easier. MasterCard calls it PayPass, Visa calls it PayWave. The companies just want you to tap and go, pay for that coffee without the hassle of a PIN number. But it's not just easier to pay, your personal information has become easier to steal.
Beforehand, if somebody wanted to get your name or your credit card number, they'd have to steal your wallet. They'd have to trick you into getting access in some way. Now with a cell phone, they can simply read it from afar. They don't even need to touch you, and they can get details about your credit card.
The most advanced applications make it easy for a thief to simply walk by, pause and read the information through a person's code and wallet. Then the information can be sent to another phone across town or across the country. Here we used it to buy a Coke, but it could just as easily been a tank of gas or a new computer.
It's not a matter of if, it truly is a matter of when.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
We met up with Mandy Woodland, a St. John's lawyer who specializes in privacy law. We showed her just how easy it is to steal information even inside a wallet that's in your pants. Like a lot of people, she was curious about whether her cards could be accessed. It only took us 1 second to snap up her personal information.
Yep, that's the number. It's always a concern when a stranger could obtain my personal information and my banking and financial information just from a simple walk by, particularly the fact that that worked so quickly. Most of the stuff I've read about the near-field communication skimming has said they need at least 30 seconds near the card, and that's clearly not true since you were able to do it much quicker than that.
We wanted to know what the credit card companies have to say about this. They refused an interview, but in a statement they tell consumers not to worry. Here's what Visa had to say. There have been no reports of fraud perpetrated by reading Visa PayWave cards as shown. Still, Woodland recommends people read up.
I think people should inform themselves a bit more about their cardholder agreements, things that people generally don't read or look at, to know what level of liability you have if someone steals your credit card and charges on it.
And Peter Cowan joins me now here in the studio. So, Peter, obviously a lot of people, they're probably wondering, are their cards susceptible? I mean, how can they tell?
Well, what you can look for is a little symbol. On the Visa cards, it looks like a little ripple on the front. On a MasterCard like this one, on the back, it'll say PayPass. Those are the services. That's what the companies call their service that they offer that allows you to tap your card without actually having to swipe it and without having to put in that PIN number in order to make purchases.
So how can people protect themselves?
Well, there are a couple things you can do. One is they do actually make sleeves or wallets that are designed to block out the rays that come from the cell phones, so that means the information can't be read off there. We asked the credit card companies about this, and they said it's not actually worth the money. They're not telling people to go out and get these because they say there are all sorts of other layers of security. For example, on the back of the card there's that little 3-digit code. They often ask you for that when you go and make an online purchase. That information isn't something they can get just by scanning your card. Similarly, online they often ask for a password or other security methods in order to try and protect your account. And the good news in the end, even if somebody does steal your card, most of the time you're protected. You're not responsible for the actual amount that they may bill onto the card, but you may end up with a little bit of headache with some paperwork and trying to straighten it all out in the end.
It is a little unnerving, isn't it, though, that somebody can just so easily gain that information, but not to worry too much.
And it's just one more way. Certainly, even before this technology, there have been lots of ways that people have stolen credit card information, so it's another thing to worry about, but it's just one of many, unfortunately.
Thanks so much, Peter.
Oh, you're welcome.